Hey everybody, it's Mike Vasquez. It's week 41 of 52 No Beer for a Year challenge, and still moving strong on the non-alcohol consumption. Feeling awesome that we're getting really close. Now it's kind of turning into a little bit more of reflecting on, where do I go with my relationship with alcohol after the year? That's a full, definitely going to reach that milestone, and I don't know with being in food and beverage that I can't have a relationship with alcohol and have it be something that is managed and just kind of a celebratory thing as a cheers event, something like celebrating the year of no of no booze by going to Pebble Beach, something I've long wanted to do, and playing golf there on my birthday. And so, thinking maybe I want to have just a glass of champagne on the 18th green. On my birthday, maybe that's something I want to do, but I really don't even have a desire to, to drink a bunch and get inebriated, because I know the feeling I'll have the next day and the hangover, and it's not something that is even really desirable at this point, to feel that way and wake up hungover and not feel good. So this week I had a really good friend coming from California to visit, and went down to Broadway with no booze, and kind of realized that being in those environments when you're not drinking heavily is, it shows the side of the thing I didn't really see, the undesirables that can happen, just uh, people's unawareness of where they're at, and standing in a walkway texting when it's just a main walkway when you're just trying to get to the restroom or something like that, like little annoyances that I never would have noticed before. Not a big deal, but it was just, just being in that environment with a bunch of hammered drunk people is like, it's not a pretty look, on a lot of people. So, and I know it wasn't a pretty look on me a lot of times, but you don't see that in the moment when you are that person. So, just kind of reaffirmed a lot of what the reasons that I quit drinking, and that I don't necessarily want to be, that person, that I have been plenty of times before. And having a close friend in town also made me realize that strong relationships don't have to be based in booze and drinking. We've had a wonderful time this week, running around playing golf and eating these good meals and whatnot. And I did it sober. I'd have a non-alcoholic beer occasionally, or just a Diet Coke or whatever it was that I had in the time. But just didn't need to be a thing. Didn't need to have alcohol to have a great time. Didn't haven't drunk booze for the whole year, and why start now? And just really being able to enjoy people for their what they bring to the relationship and friendship, and and really remembering a lot more of what we do. Oftentimes vacations and things like that, we can, in the past we've just really gotten, drank a bunch and felt terrible the next day and get up and do it again, and I don't have a lot of memories of those things because I was just getting too drunk. And so now I'm also looking forward to being able to have more memories of the things I've done with people. So that's an exciting prospect of quitting drinking as well. So, the quote for this week I picked out is kind of just the starting point of any of these things, whether it be quitting drinking or smoking, or changing your dietary habits in terms of what you eat. And the quote says, "Every recovery from alcoholism began with one sober hour." And really, anything is just taking that first step. That first day of not having a cigarette, or first hour of not having a cigarette, and then moving it into the course of a day. And I had to choose to quit drinking and stop for that first hour, and then it turned into 6 hours, and then a full day, and then eventually it turned into 2 days, 3 days, and then eventually it was a week. And I was still celebrating the days until it got to the point where I'm 3, 4, 5 weeks in, and now it's just, every week is another week. I'm in week 10 now, week 12, and then now I'm to the point where I'm celebrating months of being sober, and haven't thrown out the idea that I may just keep not drinking through through the new year and whatnot. And again, maybe just having celebratory things. If I go to Italy and want to have a glass of wine with dinner, then maybe I'll do that. But or a special occasion. But really, I just don't see it being a thing that's needed really to enjoy myself. So that's this week. I'm feeling good about it. Still moving on. Having great success in work and life, and have to attribute a lot to the choice to quit drinking and just waterfalling that into a lot of other decisions that I've made in a positive way in my life. So hope you choose to make one small decision to head yourself in your right direction, and keep working on it. Whatever your thing is, you can do it. You just have to try, and it takes a lot of work, but you've got it in you. It's just a matter of directing that energy in the right way. So I love you all. Thanks for listening. Have a great week. Bye bye.